All right, it's that time of the week again, Guy. We've been doing this every Monday for pretty much all of 2022. And if you've been following us along with us this long, you know that this is Monday Sprint Planning. This is where we make a plan for the week and then we execute our plan. It's as simple as that. If you want to get ahead, you make a plan, you execute your plan, you stay relentlessly consistent with that. And Guy, we typically kick it off every week with a topic for the week. And you had a great topic as we were chatting this morning, and really it is seek a solution. And I want to kick off the conversation with you this morning about seeking a solution, because the reality is we all have problems. I mean, at the end of the day, show me one person that doesn't have a problem in some area of their life. And people aren't looking for problems. They're looking for solutions. And really, that's what this is about. And I know you gave a quote last week in, I don't know if it was the mastermind call we do on Thursdays, or if it was Tech Tuesday, or any of the number of calls that we hold throughout the week, but that I thought was so powerful in stuff. It really is. Look, if you're working towards a goal, if you have an idea in mind of something that you're progressing to reach, and you're taking action on that, and you haven't achieved it yet, and I think a lot of us have this in different areas of our life, right? Like, heck, I don't have a six-pack yet. You know what I mean? That's my goal. It doesn't mean that you failed at your goal, right? It just means that you need to change your strategy, and you need to seek a solution. So I'm going to toss this back over to you to put your thoughts into this, because seeking a solution can really be applied to a bunch of different areas of our life. But if you're not seeking a solution, look, you're just going to dwell in that problem that you have right now.
I mean, problems. Everyone has them.
Right.
Everyone has them. And if they sit there and complain, they're going to continue to have them. They're going to dwell on what hasn't worked for them. They're going to just sit there and fester and get worse in their mind frame. And it happens. We see it every day. People have problems. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They don't know, things didn't work for me in the past. Well, that's the past. And you got to let the past be there. And you're not going to be able to change it. You can't dwell on the past. So how you see the world is really going to determine the world that you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? If we come at this as poor me is going to stick around forever.
Right.
When you seek solutions, you see a world of possibilities, and you can overcome any challenge.
Absolutely.
And that's what we love about being able to do things here at LFI, is that's like the core of LFI. Elevate your business, simplify your life. Elevate your life, simplify your business. Yeah. Elevate whatever. Yeah. Elevate yourself. Simplify the madness that's happening in your head. Yeah. Things can be achieved if you seek solutions.
Yeah.
Don't be the person out there with problems. Be the person out there with solutions. Be the person out there providing solutions.
That's right.
To other people. Like you can take this whole aspect of problems and how seeking solutions are on the other spectrum, other side of it. Like the solutions fix problems, get you out of ruts. Yeah. If I have a problem with my marketing, if I have a problem with my messaging, if I have a problem with introducing myself, following up, that's your problem. And you need to find a solution. And I know where one is, but if you don't implement something, if you don't implement a solution, you'll have a problem forever.
So true. And Guy, I think you mentioned it, or at least if you're listening between the lines, a lot of this boils down to mindset. And we've talked a lot about mindset. I know we focus a lot on what we call the mindset of a champion, right? And seeking a solution is a mindset that you're not going to sit there and dwell in a problem. And I think, Guy, this is something that you and I have focused on throughout the years, is as soon as we identify a problem, the first thing that we go to is, how are we going to solve it? You know what I mean? And being in that mind frame of, there is no obstacle so big that it's insurmountable. You know, most people, they want to walk along the path, and maybe it's even the easy path. And the first time like a pebble falls on the path, they're like, how am I going to get past this thing? You know what I mean? And we've gotten to the point where it's like, no, if a boulder falls in front of you and it's as big as a building, you're going to find a way to go over it, around it, under it, or heck, if you just keep beating against it, you might even go through it. And that boils down to this mindset thing. So when we talk about seeking a solution, and it's so funny because you and I, we listen to a lot of books. I've been listening to a new book that just came out. I'm not going to spend time talking about it, maybe on a future conversation, but just like find the solution, then get after it. And if that solution doesn't work, have a plan B or a plan C or a plan D, because eventually you're going to overcome the problem. But if you just sit there and dwell in the problem, to your point, nobody's going to come around and solve your problems for you. And nobody knows your problems. Maybe you're dealing with some stuff internally or externally, but nobody knows it. First step is identify the problems. And then immediately, don't dwell on the problem, but start to construct solutions. Once you have a list of solutions, you know what I mean? The old saying, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. You know, I hate that saying, but it's the saying, there's 1,000 ways to do something. Write down the first 10 that come to mind, then prioritize them with what you think is going to work the fastest or the best, and then start getting after it. You know what I mean? And put all your energy into that solution. And we can do this in every single problem or area that we're focused on. You know what I mean? We can totally do it. I believe everybody has the potential to have solutions for whatever problems that they're currently facing.
Catch the problem is one of the biggest things. You have to catch it. You have to identify it. You have to, if I'm thinking about it right now, I have to think about it at that point, and it's got to go away for me. And maybe this will help some of us on a daily basis. If we have a problem, we can continue to dwell. Like, it's not getting me anywhere. We've got to have a solution. We've got to advance this, move this forward, the whole mind frame. We've got to believe in ourselves enough that we stop listening to like that self-sabotage. Yeah. People do this more than you know. And I believe that I'm seeing so much come across my feeds on social platforms of mental health right now is a big concern. Sure. And there's so many people out here trying to support others and saying that you have problems. We understand this, but you are your solution. Mm-hmm. Right? You are your solution. You talk to yourself in a positive feed instead of a negative feed, because we all matter. We're all capable. We all have solutions.
That's right.
We can do great things. And I think this will really lead into a 2023 that can be the best year that we've had. Everyone can have the best year that they've had. It might be cliche. Everyone at the beginning of the year, this is the best year I'm going to ever have. This is the best year yet. Why not make it that? Why just say it when you can actually live it and act it?
That's so true. And look, if you're facing big problems, doesn't matter where it's happening in your life, mental health, physical health, your finances, your work, your career. We talk about the wheel of life in general, and we want to be successful in all areas of that. Realize that there's help out there. Sometimes the solution is asking for help. Sometimes the solution, this is what I love about the LFI community, right? In business, if you need help in an area of your business, there's a community of people that want to help you solve and work on those areas. There's this abundance mentality where if we all work together and help each other, we're all going to be successful. So you need to look for those solutions in all areas of your life and plug into that stuff. And that's really what it's all about. So I know, Guy, you and I talk about, we're going to keep these short and sweet. We're running on 10 minutes here, so we're going to wind this thing down. But look, if you want to join the conversation, get involved in the LFI community. right? Get the Zoom link to this live Zoom that we hold and jump on and join the conversation. Post within the insiders. Come into our Tech Tuesdays if you're looking how to implement the technology. Join us for our international networking event that we host on Wednesdays. If you want to meet some people and grow your sphere of influence, your network. Roundtables on Thursday. All of these things we do to try and provide and help and offer solutions to everybody. But at the end of the day, you, as Guy said, are your own solution. You've got to do it. You've got to decide to make a change or to solve the problem that you've been dwelling on and to really begin to put in the work. And that's where it all starts. So with that being said, we're going to shut down this live Zoom. We're going to open this up for our conversation for those who joined us live. I know it's during the holidays, so we appreciate